Hello, welcome to the Daily English News program on Azərbaycan Televiziya. I'm İlham. The reintegration of Qarabağ will be accompanied by the revitalization of the country's economy, while the resources of the region will become an important factor in a new wave of development. Another potential of the region is associated with tourism. The magnificent nature of the interest in this region, as well as the concept of the state for the development of this area, instills confidence in the successful realization of its tourism potential.
It is expected that after the restoration of Qarabağ and the involved economic resources of the region, the country's economy will reach new development drivers. In particular, the beginning of a new stage is predicted in terms of economic diversification and development of the non-oil sector. In this sense, natural resources, sources of alternative energy, transport and logistic potential, and tourism opportunities which are highly valued can turn into a significant incentive not only for the development of the region, but also of our country. It is expected that the progress achieved in recent years in the tourism sector of our country, the completion of the process of restoration of the liberated territories in the post-pandemic and subsequent periods will receive even greater development thanks to Qarabağ and Eastern Zangezur. Firstly, the region really has an attractive and magnificent nature. Secondly, there is great local and international interest in the region. Thirdly, among the priority areas of the state is the development of tourism and the full implementation of the tourism potential of the region. It is no coincidence that, first of all, the rapid recovery process takes into account the tourism infrastructure, for example, the reconstruction of Shusha. The Qarabağ Hotel has opened its doors to the guests after a major overhaul. We saw the state of the Qarabağ Hotel during the occupation and after the occupation. Only 2 floors worked. There was no water or light. It was in a terrible state, in a ruined state. This footage is available. It has also been restored. There are already 2 hotels in our cultural capital, Xarabülbül and Qarabağ, which are ready to receive their guests. And this is just the beginning. The construction of larger tourism facilities, hotels, is envisaged in the region, and the process has already been launched. The new hotel will be a 5-star hotel. There will be 150 rooms. Currently, there are 150 rooms in the Qarabağ and Xarabülbül hotels. There will be 300 rooms, a large conference room and a space to hold events. The location of the 5-star hotel was also chosen by me. In the next 2 years, 3 international airports, Füzuli, Zengezur and Laçın, will be open in the region, which will also contribute to the development of tourism in the region. Thus, the start has already been given to the formation of infrastructure for the full disclosure of the tourism potential of the region and its effective use. Modern infrastructure in attractive nature, resources, turning business into profitable, will undoubtedly attract both local and foreign investors to the region.
First Vice President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Mehriban Aliyeva, congratulated the Azerbaijani athletes who won next medals at Tokyo 2020 Summer Paralympic Games. In a post on her Instagram page, the First Vice President said, "According to the results so far, Azerbaijan has 10 gold, 1 silver and 4 bronze medals. I sincerely congratulate today's winners, Ramat Salehi, who won another gold medal, silver medalist Lamia Valieva and bronze medalist Said Najafzadeh. I wish our national team new victories and achievements." Recently, official and non-official representatives of Armenia spread statements based on baseless allegations on violating ceasefire by military servicemen of Azerbaijani army, committing wildfires, cattle theft, various pressures against the villages, and in other subjects. The press service of Azerbaijani Ministry of Defense reported, quote, "On September 1st, Azerbaijani army units did not fire in the direction mentioned in the information. We state that crimes and bloody incidents occurred in the Armenian army are the result of tyranny, military hazing, and these events have nothing to do with the Azerbaijani army." End of quote. The Turas Şahin 2021 joint tactical flight exercises will be held with the participation of the 8 forces of the 2 countries in accordance with the annual plan on military cooperation between the fraternal countries. 2 MiG-29 fighters and 2 Su-25 attack aircraft of the Azerbaijani 8 Force, which will take part in the exercises, flew to Turkey on September 1st. The joint training exercises will run until September 17th. The Ministry of Defense of Media representatives of member states and observers of the Turkic Council visited Shusha. The trip is aimed at informing the media representatives about the Armenian vandalism, the destruction of historical monuments and settlements in the territories previously occupied by Armenia.
Media representatives of member states and observers of the Turkic Council visited Shusha within the framework of the Media Tour to Azerbaijan project. They got acquainted with the current situation in the city, then visited the Uzair Hacıbəyli's, Bülbül's and Khurshid Banu Natavan's shot monuments during the First Karabakh War. We toured the historical sites of Shusha, visited the monuments. I am distressed by what happened here. Not only people suffered, historical monuments have also been vandalized. This is unacceptable. They falsified many historical artifacts. The Azerbaijani names of cities were changed. We saw the place where the Shusha Declaration was signed. The Azerbaijani city is being revived. Shusha will regain its former appearance. Then the guests filmed Yuxarı and Aşağı Gövxarağa Mos, the Shusha fortress and the Cıdır Düzü plain. They were informed about the reconstruction works carried out in the city. Justice was served. Of course, the reconstruction works carried out in the liberated territories are satisfying. However, the atrocities committed by Armenians in these lands are inhumane. What I saw, the destruction, the desecration of tombstones, shocked me. Nevertheless, the work done to revive Karabakh and the will and determination of the Azerbaijani people amaze everyone.
3,845 more cases of coronavirus infections have been recorded in Azerbaijan, while 3,876 people have been recovered and discharged from the hospital. 41 patients died. The overall confirmed cases in Azerbaijan have reached 428,736 with 370,002 recoveries and 5,677 deaths. The number of active infections is 53,057. Subject infection cases overall for 1,481,039 tests have been conducted in Azerbaijan. The task force under the Cabinet of Ministers reported. That was all for the day. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.